If you're having trouble winning more games of World of Tanks Blitz, it's always good to have some really nasty, dirty little secrets up your sleeve. In today's video, I'm going to show you 3 of them. Well, hello there ladies and gentlemen, Tankers of Blitz Universe, welcome back to the channel. My name is martindogger and today I'm going to show you 3 dirty tricks, 3 little secrets to win more games of World of Tanks Blitz. And as I see it, I'm thinking, right, is it really secret stuff? Are they really tricks? Or is it just smart gameplay and exploiting the mechanics of the game? It probably sits somewhere in the middle of the two, but boy oh boy, the things I'm going to do here and I'm going to show you, they can really annoy the rest. Especially the first one. I'm using the Conqueror to shield me from that Leopard one. And I've noticed there's a big tank destroyer up the back on the railroad, as you can see. And that one is an FE 215B183 Death Star. He managed to put 2 shots during the whole match into the Reds. But one of them was into the Conqueror and the other one was into the Leopard 1. So happy days, we are all winners. Using your teammates and using the terrain efficiently is not really a dirty trick, it's just smart gameplay, but it can annoy the crap out of the rest. You can see I'm circling this IS-5 over here, I'm blocking his movement, so his gun can't really face me. And I had already noticed there was an AMX M445 coming in as well. So I move back now, he gets tracked in place, I can kill the IS-5, move forward again, and then the AMX gets shot by my teammates, and we're gonna win 7-2. Happy days. You can also use the terrain to keep targets spotted while you are not getting shot. So this is a bit of a longer clip. You can see there's a Jagdpanzer E100 over there. I think I put an earlier shot into him, not quite sure actually of this one. But what I'm going to want to do here is pop up, spot him, maybe shoot him. I managed to hit him, but it bounces. And then I'm going to move up the ridge, up this slope, and just sit here. I can put a shot into the IS-7. There's going to be a mouse available as well. Another shot into the IS-7. And I'm not stupid enough to... Well, I could be stupid enough, actually. But I'm not stupid enough to just rush in, pop the adrenaline, and then try to juke it out in a 1 versus 1 with a Jagdpanzer because of that small alley. But I put 1 shot into his lower plate. The other one is going to bounce because of the angle. Well, after those 2 shots, I'll just do what I did before. And I can put a heat shield into the side of the mouse. The Jagdpanzer E100 is still looking my way. But there's a big rock between me and him. Make sure that I can't get shot. Shot into the back of the IS-7. Right, teammates are pushing up. Let's respot you then, Mr. Jagdpanzer E100. And this is actually very easy. And you can see he's still sitting there, the Jagdpanzer. And all he had been doing there was sitting there because I was on that slope. And he fired 1 shot into, what was it, into the dirt, I think. I managed to find a very small gap to keep him spotted. And you can use terrain like that to shrug the enemy tanks off, as long as you keep an eye out on your surroundings and on what is happening. And this T-54 is actually going to do a very good job. He flanks me, he puts a shot into my lower plate, I have fired, my adrenaline is still running, he's on 1600 health, and he could easily circle me and then kill me. But I'm not going to let that happen. So what I'm going to do here is just back up against a big rock, go forward, bump into him. Again, good play by the T-54, but I'm going to use the rock again. And all I want to do here is get away from his gun. Can't shoot him, but I'm just going to drop down then. And in the end, me and my team, we do kill him. Works very well. You can also use the terrain to your advantage to get some really sneaky shots in. Not this one on the Borsig, which I am obliterating with HE at the moment, and he puts a shot into me as well. But look at that, that's a full health blaze. And that is a Tiger P who is butt facing the blaze. But I can shoot underneath the tank. Yes, and we will. There we go. Happy days. Everybody's a winner. And people can get really annoyed if you do stuff like that. And people get even more annoyed if you can do stuff like this. If you can track tanks into place. One shot into the lower plate of that 30. Right, I'm going to bugger off. Way too many tanks here. There's an IS, there's a Ferdinand, there's a T-32, and there's an ISU, I think, rolling in as well. So I have tracked the T-32 into place. And I'm going forward now, and I'm dropping down. I'm not stupid enough to go on that hill, because otherwise they would shoot me in the butt. And I could see the Ferdinand chasing me already. And what was Jagdpanther 2? It wasn't an ISU. But you can see that they are in tune, the T-32 and the Ferdinand, and they are chasing me. And one is coming from the other side, and the other one is from the left, and there's a Ferdinand from my right side. But I track him in place, I go around him, AP shell into the side. I was hoping I would be able to go up that slope, but I make a bit of a mistake. T-32 is coming from my way, but I track the 30 in place again, and he manages to repair, and I track him in place again. And I think he manages to repair, I'm not quite sure. Anyway, shot through the back, lovely stuff. And you may or not may consider this a dirty trick. It's actually the easiest one to implement. Tracking red tanks. Shoot them through the drive wheel, shoot them dead on tracks if you have a big enough gun. And force them to use a repair kit. And if you keep them tracked, you can keep them in the gun sights of your teammates as well. You don't have to do all the damage as long as you can keep a tank preoccupied or put that in place, like I'm doing with the Black Prince. It's old footage, I know, and I'll probably cop a flogging for it because people don't like old footage. But I wanted to include this one because it shows what you can do if you keep a tank tracked, even if you are driving a heavy tank. Track them in front of your teammates and they will have a field day shooting them. I'm going to shoot this leopard over here. There we go. One shot into him. On the tracks, through the drive wheel. 310 alpha damage as well. Gonna track him again. He's going to use another repair kit. But I'm just going to shoot the other track as well. And you can see as he came rushing across at just about 5 minutes on the clock. About 15 seconds later, he's dead. He's gone. And that really can frustrate the red tanks, the enemy. Because you can get 2 guns to bear on one, and 2 guns versus one nearly always win the DPM trade. I do take a shot from this object 140. You can see the pattern at the back was also tracked before we moved in. Bounce a shot from the object. We're gonna bounce another one from the leopard. There we go. He is then taken out by the E4, but I can track this T110 E3 into place. I'm gonna turn my tank. I'm gonna capture A as well. And track him again, straight through the drive wheel. And look what I'm going to do here now. This is really easy. If you can fire a gun, you can do this. If you can press a button, you can do it. I'm shooting him through the drive wheel constantly. That lower hull is red. It's angled downwards. It would be a bounce. That casemate is red. I might have been able to shoot him through the lower glasses plate, but I'm not going to do that because he's sitting there and I'm doing damage. And look at that, enemy destroyed and a 100% complete destruction by just shooting one drive wheel. This is a nice little drive-by on the SU-122-44. And I'm using the terrain and my teammates who are now pushing in so that SU-122-44 is becoming a bit desperate. He has to move in. I track him in place. I can see he has repaired his tracks because of the green icon. I can shoot him again. And he hasn't got a second repair kit, so I can track him again. And I have my adrenaline popped and I move up just a bit further, track him again. He's not too happy about it. He gets killed by the ARL-44 and then he compliments me in the chat, biatch. Sorry, evil. Sorry about that. Right, we're gonna do a full game now, just to show what you can do in a full game. Just sort of wrapping it up all together, putting it into one position. In one small little composition. I am using the terrain to spot up enemy tanks to keep me shielded from getting shot. I can put a shot into this E50, even if it bounces. Because I know there is a small way to shoot him, and there's just enough room to shoot him. Can I put another shot into you? I think we can. Yeah, there we go. No, yeah, into the ground. Right, I am reloading and I am buggering off because I want to spot a few tanks in over here. No one available over there. Using the bushes just for cover. And here it is in terms of using teammates. I looked at the map. And I noticed that the Reds had 2 tanks spotted. There are 3 spotted now in the middle. There is another one, the I-7, which I did spot, who is at the back. And I can see that object 268 coming in. So I want to go to the right side of the ruins now. Use that object 268, big alpha gun, against the I-7. The reds are on the cap as well. I can see a tank destroyer there. Just take my time to see what's happening. And now we can start work on this I-7. He was shot once by the object 268. He kills our leopard, but I can put 1 shot into his back. And then another one. And then we're gonna do another one just for good measure. There we go. We get shot as we drive past. But we're gonna sit here and ignore our AMX-50B. And we're gonna use the terrain again. Full reload. E50 is down. We have another autoloader here as well, which is the AMX-50B. And in terms of gameplay, it isn't really anything really spectacular. It just isn't. It's just like YOLO, actually. I can shoot the STB. There we go. Do hit him on the tracks. Don't track him in place, but that's a bit annoying. I get tracked in place, but I can repair and I can put a shot into that T-125. Hello, there's a grill. And as I go forward, I see the grill and I get a bit scared because there's a Death Star. No, no, don't shoot me. Oh, thank you. You are AFK. Right, drive wheel once. Where's the grill? Into the drive wheel once. Can I? Oh, there's a grill. Hello. Right, we're gonna track you as well. And you repair. Doesn't matter. I got 3 in the clip. Gonna track you again. Right, I'm behind you. I have managed to track the Death Star in place. I am still spotting the Death Star. I'm ignoring him because he's AFK. He gets killed eventually by my teammates. I can shoot the grill in the butt. There we go. 3k damage so far. And shoot him again with HE. And this one, just as I wanted to shoot him on the gun shield, I shoot him on the gun barrel for 201. But I can reload and there's no way he can shoot me now. He actually can't fire either because his gun is broken and his gunner is dead. But I can shoot him in the side now. 268 rolling in. And we get another murder with complete destruction from that grill. So quick summary. Dirty little secrets. Use your teammates as much as possible. 2 guns versus 1, 2 always win. Use terrain to isolate enemies chasing you. And remember, track reds as much as possible because they hate it. My name is martindogger. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. I'll catch you all on the next one. Cheers and happy tanking.